Hello everyone, back tuning into today's first video, doing 5D forecast. Always on a Wednesday, we have a detailed look at the weather for the next 5 days. We're starting off hot and humid at the moment, but this hot weather is on its way out, and by this time tomorrow will be in a much cooler, fresher air mass. Actually, the next 5 days, 5-day forecast period, is actually looking pretty unsettled and relatively cool as well, with showers or longer spells of rain probable. Probably turning a bit drier by the time we get through to the very end of the period. So we'll start off with a radar picture of some big storms around last night across some parts of the country. Didn't get any thunder here in Northamptonshire, but many places in the south did have a rather noisy and lively night with those thunderstorms. I'll probably share some of the pictures that I've seen on Twitter and posted GazWeatherVids in the second video, by the way. But at the moment, things are relatively quiet. Now, we have got some very wet weather out across Ireland and pushing into Northern Ireland. Let's see if there's any lightning in with that. This is for weatheroutlook.com, by the way, and find a link to Weather Outlook on the link's page. So we've got a cluster of thunderstorms through the Irish Sea off the western coast of Wales. Otherwise, not much lightning flashing away at the moment. This rain across Ireland isn't really producing much in the way of lightning and thunder. Across mainland UK, actually, it's looking fairly dry at the moment. But things might pep up again this afternoon. Got a lot of cloud across the country right now. I think a lot of that's going to break up this afternoon to reveal some hot sunshine, and that might spark off more heavy downpours and thunderstorms later this afternoon and into this evening. Here's today's top pressure chart. Low pressure is moving in from the south and west into the hot and humid air that has been established through yesterday and overnight tonight, or overnight last night, I should say. So, for the rest of this afternoon, we're going to see the clouds gradually breaking up, probably revealing some sunshine, especially so on the eastern side, but we could see more heavy showers developing through parts of Wales, Northern, possibly the North and West Midlands, up into southwest Scotland. There could be some more thunderstorms through the course this afternoon and into this evening. The far south-southeast should remain mostly dry and hot, with just an isolated thunderstorm probable. And then we've got that area of more persistent heavy rain across parts of Northern Ireland and western Scotland. Temperatures could reach 30 degrees somewhere in East Anglia this afternoon. That's 86 Fahrenheit, but it will be dependent on how much sunshine comes through. Otherwise, it's very humid, sort of 23, 24, 25 degrees across many parts of the country, although much fresher eventually by the end of the day in the far west. And that will be the trend tonight. We'll lose the thunder risk through this evening and overnight, but we will push more showery bursts of rain eastwards, and as those showery bursts of rain push eastwards, they'll introduce cooler and fresher air. So it'll be a very sultry night for much of the night in the east, with temperatures holding up at around 18 Celsius. But out in the west, it's a lot cooler and fresher at 10 degrees, the parts of Ireland and western Wales. That cooler, fresher air will be transferring eastwards through the course of the night. So you may go to bed this evening feeling very humid and sticky and sultry, but it'll probably freshen up at some point through the night, feel a lot cooler by the morning. Into tomorrow, we'll get rid of those showery bursts of rain quite early on in the east tomorrow morning, and then we'll have generally quite a bright day, a bright and breezy day with sunny spells coming through, although by the end of the day, more rain will be starting to push into Wales and southwest England. What you'll notice is that it turns significantly cooler tomorrow. It feels significantly cooler and fresher. Temperatures will actually be around average, somewhere between around, say, 17 to 23 degrees, which is bang on where we should be on the 20th of July. But compared to the last couple of days, we'll feel a lot cooler and fresher, particularly so in the east. We're going into a much more unsettled spell then, so Friday brings this area of low pressure in from the Atlantic. This is an active area of low pressure. So although many northern and eastern parts of the country may start off Friday with a fair amount of sunshine, mostly dry weather, we'll have heavy rain from the word go across Ireland, Wales and southwest England, and that heavy rain is likely to spread northwards and eastwards through the course of the day. I don't think it's be particularly thundery, but it will be heavy and persistent outbreaks of rain spreading northwards and eastwards. So many places, in fact, all places, I would have thought, will have a spell of wet weather through the course of Friday, with brighter skies and showers beginning to return to the west by the end of the day. Temperatures under this heavy rain could be notably cool, just 15 or 16 degrees, well below average. But before the rain arrives in the east, we'll probably see temperatures getting up to around 21, which is 70 Fahrenheit. Pretty awful looking chart for Saturday. We begin the weekend with an area of low pressure centred over top of the country, so it's likely to be very unsettled on Saturday with showers or longer spells of rain. We might push a more persistent area of rain across the south through the morning. Elsewhere it's sunshine and showers, but showers are likely to have hail and thunder. They could merge into longer spells of rain. As we're under a depression, winds will be light, so showers will be slow moving. As I say, possibly giving longer spells of rain too. Temperatures somewhere around 17 to 22 degrees. Sunny is a marginally better day because we take that low pressure over to the east into the North Sea. We start to build a bit of a ridge out to north and west. So probably a better day for Scotland, Northern Ireland, parts of Wales and South West England. Could stay mostly dry with sunny spell. But central and east areas are like to have more heavy showers on Sunday afternoon. And again, they could contain hail and thunder and possibly merge into longer spells of rain. Temperatures again 17 to 22 degrees. Improvements for Monday. We end the 5-day forecast period building this ridge up from the southwest. Might still be a few showers scattered about. They're most likely in the east, but I would have thought many places will actually have a dry day with sunny spells on Monday. Temperatures turning warmer as well, between around say 20 to 24 degrees. Finally, have a look at charts weather outlook. So we've got the thundery weather in the north and the west through the course of today. The southeast mostly dry and hot across East Anglia. Much cooler and fresher tomorrow. A lot of dry weather, showers in the north and west, but many places will actually be fine until wet weather arrives in the far southwest. Later on, the main thing you'll notice about tomorrow's weather is that it is a much fresher feeling day. A lot of rain pushes eastwards then across the country on Friday. It could be really quite wet for a time across many parts of the UK. And then into the weekend, it's a case of showers or longer spells of rain with risk of hail and thunder on Saturday. Sunny is a slightly drier day in the west, but still a lot of heavy showers in the east. But by Monday, although this does still show the risk of showers, I think by Monday we are back to mostly dry and warmer weather as well. So in summary, we're starting off hot and humid with a risk of thunder. It'll freshen up tonight. I mean, tomorrow will be a cooler and fresher day. After that, it's unsettled with a lot of wet weather on Friday. Showers or longer spells of rain into the weekend. Probably drier by Monday. Temperatures will be cooler throughout. Right, come back later on. We'll have a look at weather next week to 10 days, and we'll also include the Beijing Climate Centre for the next 40 days in that update. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.